Welcome to Prime Cut, Default Prime's weekly video game news roundup. I'm your host, Steven Snakeyukin Lindsay, and on this broadcast we'll talk about the Half-Life 3 rumors being fueled by trolls, Star Wars The Old Republic hitting 1 million, Microsoft leaving CES, and the Last Guardian Cancellation scare. Thousands of visitors to Curse.com and its network of online gaming resource sites have been reporting that they've been exposed to a virus called Windows 7 Security 2012, which is a scareware program that I myself had the joys of experiencing earlier this year. In a recent update, Curse advised all of its affiliates to purge the virus from their sites, as this virus will corrupt registry files from their PC. For those wondering, the sites that are part of the Curse network are Curse.com, MMOchampion.com, Wildstead.com, ArenaJunkies.com, MinecraftForums.net, DarthHater.com, Diablo3Fans.com, TerraOnline.com. Curse currently has stated that the virus on their sites has been removed, so visiting is safe. For now. There's been a lot of talk recently about the next installment for the Half-Life series. This has been fueled by, supposedly, members of Valve wearing a Half-Life 3 shirt, a false website called Black Aperture, and belief of a hidden message hidden somewhere in Wheatley's VGA acceptance speech. However, recently, Chet Felizik of Valve has publicly stated that, in quote, "You are being trolled. There's no ARG. Wheatley's speech was set in Portal 2 fiction. That is all. There has been no directive from Gabe to leak anything. That is all false. I just want to say this so there's no confusion. This is the community trolling the community, nothing more. While it is nice to see people excited about anything Half-Life, I hate seeing people be trolled like this. Thanks." But, come on, Valve! Can't we get at least a tease for it? We've waited long enough. During the holidays, the strong sales push of the 3DS has led the device to have over 4.1 million units sold in Japan. At the same time, two 3DS titles have passed the 1 million mark, Super Mario 3D Land and Mario Kart 7. With more abundance of quality titles as well as a price cut, it's arguably the reason why the handheld has started to sell better. In North America though, sales are still staggering a little, with only 1.65 million units sold to date, but the handheld has been on the upswing recently. Just released last week on the 20th, Star Wars The Old Republic has hit 1 million players within the first 2 days of its launch. After many questions on if BioWare's MMORPG set in the Star Wars universe would be successful at launch, this appears to have answered the question. Though it's not always about the starting numbers that truly matter. What also matters is if those players stay in the world month after month, year after year, and if they continue to pull in new players into the world. That is something that we can only wait and see about. In a statement released last week by Frank X. Shaw, Microsoft's corporate communication vice president, Microsoft will no longer be giving the keynote presentation or having a booth at the Consumer Electronics Show after 2012. Shaw attributes the withdrawal to timing of products being released by Microsoft, saying, "We'll continue to participate in CES as a great place to connect with partners and customers across the PC, phone, and entertainment industries. But we won't have a keynote or booth after this year because our product news milestone generally don't align with the show's January timing." Shaw made sure to state numerous times that they are not cutting out all ties with CES, but they just won't be there in the capacity that they were in previous years. Well-known video game retailer GameStop has started a wave of rumors involving the upcoming title by Team Ico called The Last Guardian. This all started with GameStop calling customers who pre-ordered the game to inform them that their pre-order was cancelled due to the game being cancelled. Many people believe this as, during the last few years, the game has seemingly been having some troubles, as well as several key characters from Team Ico leaving the group. This rumor was put to bed when an official comment from Sony representative stated that, "It's not true. The game is still in development. It hasn't been cancelled." Currently, the stage of development of the game isn't completely known, but we can only assume it is coming along and that the delay from 2011 ends up being worthwhile. It's been strongly hinted in earlier trailers that Asuka would be joining the cast of upcoming crossover game Street Fighter Cross Tekken. In the latest trailer released for the game, we get to see Asuka and Lily versus Cammy and Chun-Li. And this brings us to the end of this week's broadcast. For the latest in gaming news, visit and bookmark our website, defaultprime.com. Also, subscribe to our YouTube for weekly news broadcasts and our reviews and previews. Till next time, gamers.